Hello everyone, it's Josh from Chip Theory Games, and I'm here to do a solo playthrough in its entirety of the first campaign scenario for the Brawnen. You've gotten a teaser of this one as we ran it last time, but just through a couple of the first waves. So I'd like to try to take you through the entire thing here and just kind of give you an idea of how it looks for scenario one. Couple things to note. We have made some upgrades to our relic cards and our event cards. They now have an icon in the corner. It's a little tiny Elfinkazi icon, and that indicates that that is a relic or an event or even a landmark that plays with solo. So you can basically separate those all out ahead of time and then just shuffle that amount of relics and events. And that just keeps it so that we can have some interesting dynamics that go beyond the solo game, but also ones that work very well with solo. And so it just streamlines the whole process to have all that in place. So this is solo specific events and relics that we're playing with. We have a board that is, I think we said this in the last video, but it's semi-complete. This is how the scenario defines this map. So we have the Brawnen, we have a diagram that shows you exactly which pieces go where. We have Brawnen over here. I'm using just a representation for the Brawnen fortress right now that's printed and cut out. That would obviously be a neoprene mat. We're just showing off that there is it's going to be a larger neoprene mat that has dials, dial cutouts that you can put your source and your health tracking into. So it will look like this, but it will extend down and around the bottom and have two cutouts for your trackers. So that's one of the newer things that we've already added to the game, and so we'll be tracking our health and source with that. We have the heirs over here, and they're going to be sending units out. Now this first scenario is kind of it's an entry-level scenario, so it will be plenty complex, but there's things there that we won't necessarily see yet. So the AI for heroes and whatnot, for the heirs, I don't think this scenario even has a hero coming out. It's primarily just sending some minions my way, and it's ramping up. It's 5 waves long. On this sheet it defines right at the top, and then also again on the back, because we'll have this side showing for most of the video. It's 5 waves. It's scenario 1. We're starting with 5 source and climbing by 2, and starting with 3 control points or command points and climbing by 2. So let's go from there. The setup is primarily done. We've got 4 air minaret spires out. They have different combinations of attack and range, and when we damage a spire within solo, we're taking the top one off. And I don't know if that's how we were always doing it, but just to account for a few different things, our minis and whatnot that will go over those upgrades, we want to make sure that's as easy as possible to handle. So when you damage it, you're taking off the top one, and that controls what's left for upgrades. All right, let's jump right into it. The last thing for setup, after you've got your mat, your island kind of set, is you placed your landmarks. These are all randomly placed on any of the remaining source wells, and then we're going to go ahead and roll a d6. The setup says roll d6 for cram placement. This is something new that we didn't have last time, and that's just to continue to allow for some randomness to any level of playthrough on this. So we're going to decide, this will decide where cram is placed. Alright, so I rolled a 6, that puts me at A3. I am stuck way in the back here by their fortress. That's interesting. Alright, I'm way far away. Alright, so that's cool. My objectives are the same as last time, but I'll read those for a refresher. The objectives are 3, and I need to either bring Cram home, well, I got to keep him alive, bring him home to the fortress. I have to find his daughter, Mick, and I have to keep both of them alive for 5 waves. Now, I'm not going to play on that difficulty where I have to get all 3 of those objectives done. We're going to play on the difficulty of literally just getting Cram back to his fortress alive. And we're going to see if we can even do that. Again, it's over the course of 5 waves. If I can't do that within 5 waves, then I have not completed it successfully. So let's get started. I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to look and see. All right, it says in wave 1, we're going to draw an event card. That's where we start, so I will draw an event card here. Rebel Outpost. Use a mercenary spire schematic from the market, or search mercenary stacks for the first spire schematic, and place at unoccupied. Remove landmark if necessary. Source well, closest to the center hex. So I'm looking for, right now all the source wells are occupied by landmarks or by spires already. So I'm looking for the first one. It's going to be this. It's closest to the center hex. So that's going to be tough. All right, this is going to be a mercenary spire. So we're going to put a mercenary spire schematic down, and it's going to have 2 range and 3 attack. Wow. All right. Let me just get an actual spire. Here we go. Okay, what this says is that we're going to, it will fire on any unit within range after their move and attack round of the onslaught phase. Last hitting this spire will grant 4 source and 1 relic. So that will be a benefit if I can take it out. It's close to home, so there's some benefit there in the type of minions going up and at least hitting it right away. How I build this is important to me. So I'm going to build this, yeah, like I did. 3 attack on the bottom, 2 range on top. It doesn't specify like how I place those, and so I'm putting attack on top or range on top so that those are the first 2 that come off, and at that point at least it's not attacking me if I choose to hit it with you know, a minion. I'll still get hit back, but at least it's not attacking me. So alright, now we're on to the, let's go ahead and do the building phase. What do I want to go with? Cram is way back there. The wave 1 for Brawnen, or for heirs is nothing in the building phase. They don't build anything in their fortress. So I need to decide with 5 source what I'm going to do. I think I want to go ahead and just do a light one, which would be like the Battleborn arena games, which upgrades my Battleborn, which is a base unit. It's an easy and cheap one to do, so we're going to go ahead and do that. That's the Honor Pit, and it's a progressive, so I like getting that one going because that means I can automatically flip all of my Battleborn to their upgraded side. So. Alright, that's 3 source. I'm left with 2, and that's going to be it for now. Alright, prep phase. In this phase, it tells me that the heirs are going to put out 3 Harriers, 3 Harrier units singly. Alright. Whew. They do have 2 health. I'm wondering if I can stay ahead of them in terms of upgrading. Okay, let's play it through. Onslaught phase, there's no special rules. That's what I'm checking right now, just to see if there's anything that happens for the heirs on the onslaught phase. For this whole scenario, the onslaught phase just plays out. Sometimes there are things that happen. So, all right, let's go ahead, and I am player 1. That's where it starts. So I'm going to go ahead and determine what my deployment is. Battleborn for sure. It is unfortunate that I have... Yeah, I still want to do Battleborn. So 3 health. That is my first wave. They move 3. I want to start doing damage on a couple things. So let's just see how that plays out. All right, I'm going to go first. This is Onslaught. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to look at this thing. I've seen too many Traxxars, unluckily, in that first bit. I need to kind of stay with my main plan, which is to do some damage to this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll attack this Spire, this NPC Spire, for 1. So 1 range comes off of it. And it now attacks back for 3 dice. Hoping one of these will miss. My weighted dice. This is 3 bones. I don't know how often that's done, but as planned, of course. So that Spire misses entirely. Wow. Okay. Well, that gives me a clear path on how I can pull this off, I think. That's my turn. Now it's Harrier's turn to come out with a rush. Alright, and I gotta just double check rush. Yeah, if the Spire reduces this minion's HP, it may move and attack again. So, do I want that? I feel like I kind of want to maximize. It's got to go there. It's got to go 2. But see, this is the furthest or closest hex right here to my fortress. So I actually could stop this Harrier unit here. I actually want to move it this way to force it to attack Cram. For reasons I'll share, but it'll become obvious. So Harrier attacks for 1. Cram loses a health, and auto attacks back or counter attacks back for 2, killing the Harrier. And so I get a health for that, or another upgrade. But I think right now, actually he's armored, so ignore the first damage from any attack, and it does not affect counterattacks. So I will obviously do that. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade health. So I didn't lose health there because of the armored. I get 2 source for that Harrier kill. So I'm at 4. Okay, it's my turn. This time I will move Cram and my Battleborn. Just which one first? I think I'll move them here versus in front of the... that doesn't make any sense, so we'll do that, and we'll move the Battleborn 3. We'll go out on the outside here. This has 2 range, so it's not going to attack on me. That's part of why I did that. And then this one we're going to hit next. So I will attack first with my Battleborn and do 1. He does 2, but when it's attacking a Spire, it just does 1 upgrade removal. Alright, this turn I will attack with Cram. That's just going to kill this. Counterattack, though, is going to do a damage to me. What do I want to do there? Again, health is just critical to me right now. So I'm going to get an upgrade for killing this. I'm going to lose a health, so I'm not going to do anything. It's a 1-for-1. I will leave the health that's on him. That's the trade. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Okay, the towers now, or the spires, fire. I don't have anything within range here. This one's going to fire because it still has a range and an attack, and so it's going to roll 1 against my Battleborn. 1 damage on that unit. Okay, let's see. We're going to move the Harrier. So this is a little bit of a, I have some options here when I'm playing for the AI. I can move them in front of the Battleborn, or I could move them in a different way. I want to protect my fortress, so I'm going to definitely move the Harrier here, and it's going to attack the Battleborn for 1. The Battleborn's going to respond with 2, and that unit is out. I didn't take source for the last Harrier, so I'm going to bump that up to 8. So, okay. Alright, so my thought process on this is the wave ends when this Battleborn dies. So I want to make some progress with Cram, either getting him out a ways, because this is the gauntlet I have to get through. There's 2 attack on this thing, so that's rough. But I kind of want to rip that scab off right now before the minions keep getting stronger and stronger, and Cram's just going to be stuck back here, and the whole objective is to get him home. I need to start making progress on that account. I'm too scared to look at this. It could be a couple things that could help, like I'm thinking the tunnel could be, if I could find that, I could port it, I could swap it with this one. But my health is too important for me to risk that, so I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to go ahead and move here. I'm not going to attack because I have armored, which will ignore the first damage. Yeah. This guy, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I have to make progress on one of these 2 hexes, so I could end up here. Let's do that. I'm going to attack the minaret tower. It's going to respond with 2. Now I see I could have attacked with Cram, but again it responds, so yeah, I didn't want to do that. It takes me out, but I take it out. Actually, I would only roll 1 of these because my attack happens first, so it loses 1 attack, and then I'm rolling 1 back. It would have done a damage, and it ends. Alright. Wave 1 is over. Let's see how we stand. Cram's quite a ways away. But we whittled down these two a little bit, so the next time I move in and attack, likely I'll be able to mitigate any damage that comes out of them. Alright, let's take a look at wave 2. The event phase, at the beginning, we get our source, so let's go ahead and do that. 7 source. Out to 15. Health is good. Alright, at the start of the event phase, Cram may heal for 1 HP at the cost of 2 command points during the prep phase. Okay, so it's listing it in the event phase, but this is happening within the prep phase. That's interesting. We'll remember that. Let's flip over an event. Working overtime. Players may upgrade spires during the prep phase, sacrifice HP from units being prepared, and use that total to pay the source cost to upgrade your spires. 1 HP equals 2 source. Chosen units must be left with 1 HP. Upgrades done in this way may exceed normal spire upgrade limits by 2. Well, that's interesting. If I had a spire out here or here, that last event, caused that one to go away, that landmark. So this is a later game event in terms of making good use of it. I think I want all HP on my minions, so I am not going to choose to upgrade any. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to ignore that one because I don't have any spires to really take advantage of. If I did, it would be one of these two, but I don't want to trade HP for that. We have too much damage we need to do on these spires. So, alright, we're into the market phase. This time I am going to do something with the market phase, so I think that's off camera, but I'll just describe what we've got. We've got a convict who is a minion. We've got Londil, who is a hero. Ooh, that one's interesting. Ooh, okay, the Stave of Anvas, its equipment, source chain. I like that. Okay, we're going to do this one for 3 source. Okay. I'm equipping this immediately to Cram. It's basically like a chain lightning effect, and I can read it for everyone. So when damage is done to opposing minion or hero, deal 1 damage to an adjacent opposing unit, and again to opposing units adjacent to them. Each unit can be affected by this once this turn. So we're going to be kind of chaining up our attacks, hopefully again to get Cram as upgraded as possible. Alright, that feels good. We're going to go into the building phase, and let's see what we're doing here. So the heirs are player 1 this round, so or this wave, so that means they go first. They are building something. They're building their stables, harrier training within their stables. So that's that common one that we've seen. So that's going to be here. Yep. And that means that all their harrier units are going to come out at +1 HP. Interestingly enough, their prep phase, they only bring out 1 harrier. So, okay. What do we want to do? We've got a fair amount of source. I think I want to stay on this honor pit line. Which upgrades my dispatch units. It's going to cost 5, but I want to do that. So we're going to bump this up. Add another one there. So now I can flip all of my dispatch units over to their upgraded side. we still have a fair amount of source. I want to save at least 6 for a spire. Siege tower looks good. Yep, I'm going to hold off on building, and we're going to go ahead for any kind of spires, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the prep phase. So we are now at 5 command points. I could have done the whole working overtime thing. I'm not going to do that. Also, Cram may heal at the cost of 2 CP. Man, I don't know if it's worth it. 4 hit points. I'm liking what we've got here. I don't think I'm worried about that anymore. I feel like I can kind of waltz through this a little bit easier than I expected to. I do need to, so this is the easiest objective. My secondary objective would be trying to find Mick, which means then I would have been like, maybe I need to go back and start looking at, I have to uncover and clear 4 landmarks. That's a lot of landmarks to clear in 5 waves. So likely I need to consider bringing out a hero right now instead that could help me with that. But I think for right now I'm not going to do any healing to Cram. So let's go ahead and queue up a Battleborn and a Dispatch. Both upgraded. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Battleborn on top. And then we queue up for the heirs a Joust, which is 4 HP. Sorry, 3 HP on upgraded side. And 1 Harrier unit. And the Harrier is on top, because this is listing them bottom up. Okay, interesting. So that's fine by me. The Harrier gets 3 health because of the upgrade. And it is time to go into the onslaught phase. All right, so they are player 1. They move 2. They would have gone 3, but they have to stop in front of Cram here. Opposing heroes can be in the way on the path because they're a unit that the minions can attack. Friendly heroes are who cannot, like, you cannot move into the path in a way that would block your minions from going. And so that's the rule clarity there. Again, armored, so that's going to be fine. It's going to attack me for 1. I'm sorry, Joust needs to move. We'll do this. Now they attack. Nothing happens to me on that first damage, and I do 2 back. Okay. This unit can't do a thing yet. Okay, that's that unit's turn. Battleborn is going to move 3, and Dispatch is going to move 2. Okay, how do we want to do this? Thoughts on this is I need to discover some of these. Like if I wanted to go for the second objective, I need to start uncovering those. I also don't really want to deal with this one. It's going to attack 3 back on me if rolling 3 dice if I attack it. So I kind of want to give my units another option for the requirement to attack. So now that I've moved, and Cram has to move. Whew. Yeah. I'm gonna check this one with the Battleborn. It's a Traxxar Roughneck. There is no engage, so that's good. But I am gonna go ahead and attack it. It's only got 3 health. That's nice. So 2 and 2 back. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So the dispatch is now going to attack to clear this thing out, and I get a Spire for that. So that's nice. We will do a Lancer or Lance Launcher, which is going to get 1 attack, 1 range, but it has the ability to go up to 4 advancements, so, or upgrades. Cram is going to also attack, so I'm going to go ahead and attack for, it just does the 1 range. It's going to deal 1 back to me. That does not get armored, does not protect against a counterattack. Alright. And then Spires fire. So this one's going to fire on the leading. Well, I get to choose. So the leading unit, because they're both. Nope, it's this one. So anyway, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Whoa, almost not. 2 bones, 2 damage. This guy's gone. Alright. That works. Alright. Airs come into play here. Let's see. Harrier is going to move 3. So I could move him a couple different ways. It's not going to matter. We're going to move him here. He's going to attack. Well, we'll move the Joust as well. We're going to attack with the Harrier. I will block that and counterattack, and this is gone. Cram gets another upgrade. Now this is my last upgrade. It's still got to be health. It's got to be health. So this is, yeah, my final upgrade. Now I can choose to go flip over to the other side, but I would lose any of my current upgrades that I have. So if I had chosen attack 3 times, I would lose those for the upgraded version of Cram. That includes any upgrades for health. That's why we use these to signify a health upgrade. I do get 2 source. That's it for the airs. Okay, dispatch and Cram. I think I'm just going to keep plodding away here, keeping my distance from these minaret towers. But again, like looking at the spires that would need to be revealed, I've got some work to do if I wanted to get any more objectives cleared than just 1. For now, we're going to move dispatch to. It has range, so I'm actually going to use, since the dispatch has to attack something, I don't want it attacking this thing. Oh, but do I? Yeah, because it's gonna. If I don't, it's gonna attack me because it still has a range. So I might as well just do it now. So I'm gonna split these up. Cram's gonna attack this minaret tower for 1, which means it's not gonna do that damage back, and this minaret is not cleared. It's just where it's at. Oh, good. Okay, so that's definitely what I want to do. So it does 1 damage to the minaret tower. It can't respond, and dispatch is going to at 2 range take it out. So that clears this tower, that spire, and it opens it up for me. I have enough source. I'm going to go ahead and build. I'm going to build a big one, the siege tower, which is a 1/1, but it can upgrade to 4, but it has splash damage. And I'm going to upgrade so that's my 1 build during the onslaught, 1 build, and now I'm going to do my 2nd build. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade for 3 source. That's all my source. I'm down to 0. 1 more attack. I also killed something with Cram, so I could choose to upgrade. I think I don't want to yet. I'm going to wait till I lose this health, potentially, if I do, and then deal with that. Okay, so that's that. Spire needs to fire now, so it's going to take out possibly this dispatch. It's going to fire with 3. One. I've been rolling bones really well. Wow, that's awesome. That would have changed things a lot if those had rolled a little different. Okay, well I have two spots cleared. I have earned 1. I've cleared 1 landmark so far. So I have a ways to find Mick if I was going for that. That ends my turn. Joust is going to move, and I think it will move here. No. We'll move here. And that's... its movement is done, so now I'm going to do... it's going to attack. It'll remove 1 attack from this. I'm going to attack back for 2 damage. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to keep moving Cram. What stinks is this is in the way, and it's beastly. It still attacks back, so I think Cram's gonna no, he's gonna scoot over. He's gonna scoot over here. I'm armored, so I'll ignore the first attack from this. This is only 1 range. We'll let my minions deal with that thing. So that's his move. I will move this guy this way for his 2, and then I'm going to attack that Joust, and he's out of there. I get 2 for that. And now, because the minions have been cleared from the airs, my heroes can no longer move. They're kind of locked in place, and we fast forward this. So now I just start moving the minions that are left, and that would be the dispatch. So 1, 2. There is no spire within range here, so I'm gonna do kind of something a little cheeky. I'm gonna go 1, 2, so I'm still not within range of this, and then 1, 2, and then just all I can do is that. But on that move, I have to move, so I can't like stay here and attack. So I will do a damage against the heir's fortress, and it will do 1 damage back, and then I will do another damage, and it will do another damage back. So I scored 2 hits on the heir's fortress. The objective, unfortunately, on this one isn't to take out the heirs. If I was to take out their fortress completely, that would also, like, it would end the waves, but I haven't, like, I wouldn't have necessarily completed my objectives, so that's not the end goal of this scenario, and that's just something to keep in mind. I still need to fulfill my objectives, like finding Mick and all that. So, okay, that ends that wave, and now we're into wave 3 of 5, so we're moving. Let's see. Event card. I'm player 1 again. Crumbling infrastructure. During the onslaught phase, before player 1's turn each round, all spires in play lose 1 upgrade. I would love that on the first round, first wave. If spire has no upgrades, it is removed completely and the source well is covered by a landmark chip. Interesting. See how I can use that to my advantage. So this is at the start of player 1's, so my turn each round. Okay. All right. Wave 3, we've got interesting amount of stuff happening with the heirs, so let's jump into the market phase. I don't think I kind of, so I'm low on source because we're at, even with the, it's 5, 7, 9, so even with the 9 source, I feel like with 1 upgrade to my fortress, I'm going to be like under that amount that I kind of want to have on hand for building a spire. I don't really want to build spires this round, or this wave, with the crumbling infrastructure thing going on. Yeah, I'm going to skip the market phase this round, or this wave, and I'm going to go ahead and enter into the... heirs don't do anything for the market phase, so we're going to go and enter into the building phase. I started on this line with the honor pit. We're going to, yeah, I'm just, we're going to ramp up the gate spikes. Since I don't have enough for, and I don't want to prioritize spires this wave, I'm going to go ahead and spend 9, so I'm back down to 2, on the gate spikes. And the gate spikes allow me to get, to do 3 attack back when I'm hit by an adjacent unit. Alright, so that's my castle upgrade. Alright, that's my building phase. Ooh, the heirs. And actually the heirs would have gone first. This is their... Is that their round? I'm player 1, wave 1. Theirs. So it's me, player 1. Alright. So, heirs. Add 1 attack upgrade to any spire not already maxed. Well, none of these... Oh, that one isn't. That... Okay. So just 1. Nice, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Okay, prep phase. Alright, so we're going to go for objective number 2 at least, and I'm going to see if I can't pull that off in 5 waves. So let's go ahead and prepare for trying to explore a little bit. I want to remove this thing, and with the help of the crumbling infrastructure, I think that's going to happen fairly quickly. So I think we're going to do an Aegeus. Yeah, we're going to do an Aegeus. Or, apologize if I haven't pronounced that correctly. That's 3 command points. Two Battleborn. I'm going to group them. Aegeus has to go on top, and then the other Battleborn I'm going to go ahead and throw on top. Let's see how this goes. So I want to soak a couple hits with the Battleborn, let the Aegeus walk up, hopefully take this thing out fairly quickly, and move on. While Cram does a little bit more exploring. That's the intent of this wave. The prep phase for the heirs, it's going to bring out 1 Joust. It's going to bring out 1 Humminger and 1 Harrier. These are all singles. Boom, boom, boom. There was no fortress upgrade for the heirs. Harrier. Alright, let's go. Okay, Battleborn goes first. We'll go this way. Aegeus is going to move 1, just 1. Cram. What does Cram want to do? So again, with this one, he's ignoring that Spire damage that's happening to him. So I'm not too worried about this. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to look at this one. Oof. Okay, tracks are Hellion. I have to fight it. So I ignore the first damage coming in from any attack there. One point of clarification. When a Spire is doing damage to Cram, it's the first point, or the first damage from any attack. I didn't roll at the end of last round for that, just thinking because he ignored it, but I could have crit with this. So I'm going to roll, and there was the crit that would have happened on that. One of that 2 damage would have happened to Cram. So that's appropriate that would be gone. And it does matter for this too, because even though the Bloodborne doesn't do anything to me, so I do 2 damage to it, it does 1 back, and the Bloodborne part of it takes that health for its, or it gets that health back. And then the Minaret needs to roll, because it could do a crit again. Miss. Okay. So, on this one, I'm attacking the Spire, and I'm going to do, well, the range comes off, but it rolls 3 back. There's a few hits. 2. I'm alive. That's good. Alright. That's it for my turn. Harrier goes. Harrier is at 3 health. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Alright. No spires are within range. Therefore, we keep moving. Battleborn goes. 1, 2. It's not going to matter. Well, I want to attack this. It's not going to matter. I could dodge it all completely, but I want to start doing a little damage on this. No I don't. I'm going there. Cram. Oof. Well, this is going to ignore any time. I need to clear it though. That's going to take a while. We'll do this for now. Maybe if I can clear this one, I can upgrade attack. And yeah, I'm gonna look at this one. Gate port. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I can't even clear that one. Also, during onslaught phase, before player 1's turn each round, all spires lose 1 upgrade. So that would have affected a couple things. What would it have affected? Just this spire here. It would have lost its range. It wouldn't have rolled 3 dice, it would have rolled 2. So we're going to go ahead and count that good enough for now. But literally all other spires lose. Their upgrade. Woof! It's going to clear out everything. Okay. That was my bad. It has 1 range. Okay. Alright, so now at the beginning of the second turn, this one would lose 1, this one would lose 1, this one would lose 1, this one would lose 1. Wow. Mass destruction. Okay, caught up. We're caught up. So at this point, I'm in the middle of mine. Aegeus moves up. He's going to take that, attack that unit for its last. It has assault, which means it's going to do 2 and take that spire out. So the spire, what did I get? 4 source and 1 relic from that. Gladly. Okay, Beast Tamer and 4 source. Nice. Alright, I think this is pretty well, I mean, not necessarily. I have a plan here to complete the second objective, but we'll see how that goes. Right now everything is in ruins. It's Heir's turn. We're going to go 1, I want it to hit my Battleborn. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whew, I do have some damage to do on these units. I can't get too comfortable. Harrier is going to attack the Battleborn for 1, which kills it. It's going to retaliate with 2. Nothing else is within range. Okay. My turn. Let's see. I am going to upgrade this siege tower as my one build so far. I think I have to. I need to do some damage. Otherwise these units are gonna, they might even break through. I don't like it because of the crumbling infrastructure, but I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade 3 attack and 1 range on this thing, which is gonna cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, never mind. We're spending all 6 source, and we'll do 3 upgrades. That's at the start of my turn. Aegeus. My other move, oh no, I don't have any source. Okay. Never mind. Moving 1. Cram needs to kind of like, he needs to come by and potentially assist. So I'm gonna move him there just in case. And to be clear, crumbling infrastructure, if it removes the spire itself, that's when you replace it with a landmark. So this one was taken out by my minions, not by the crumbling infrastructure. Okay, that's it. Heirs go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do we want that? No, we want this. I want it to hit Cram, who is armored, and he will retaliate. We get 2 source, and Cram gets to upgrade. And it's funny, this chain lightning has not helped at all yet, because all the minions, there's not been any that are next to each other. Anyways, we're gonna flip him over. So if he had any upgrades currently, like, he would lose them. He now has 3 attack. He can be upgraded 3 times. Yeah, 3 move. Pretty sweet hero. And the Harrier would have sat there while these move, so we're gonna move these first. 1, 2, 1, 2. So Harrier went. Now these 2 go. And we're going to have the Humminger attack here. Automatically it does. I want to lose my... what do I want to lose? Well, I'm going to lose it at the... Okay, we're going to do range, so I can do a full response to that. 1. Joust will hit it. let me just check splash. Also hits adjacent units. Okay. That's it for the heir's turn. Let's see. Aegeus moves up 1. Beginning of the round. Yep. I lose this. Landmark comes out. Or here, I want to pull from the ones that I haven't played with yet. This loses 1. This loses 1. Loses 1. Loses 1. So, not much left. Not much left. Alright. Aegeus steps up 1. Cram steps up 2. Actually, 1, 2. I'm not worried about these as much anymore. And we're going to attack with this one on the Traxxar Hellion. And that's going to do 3. It's going to attack back for 1 and get that 1 back. My turn's over. 1, 2. 1, 2. Literally no spires can do anything. We'll do the Humminger first on this one. It's going to soak the first damage and take 1. And then the Joust, I want it to attack. No, I want it to attack the Aegeus. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if that was the right call on that or not. I was hoping I could preserve this long enough. Well, okay, so it's my turn. Aegeus can't move. Oh, well, so this is why I wanted to do this. This is lost to the crumbling infrastructure. And we get another landmark out. These are all lost. So landmarks galore. Okay. And now Aegeus can't move. I'm gonna attack the Humminger. He'll attack back for 2. I lose that one. My Battleborn comes out. I get 3 source. This is wrapping up nicely, actually. Okay, so it's my move. Cram staying there. Battleborn moves 1. Interesting. 2, 3. I will look at this. It's the Lost Caverns now. It gets 2 health. I'm going to go ahead and attack that and remove it. Joust moves 1, 2. Shoot. Well, I'll get a little damage on my... Yeah, I'm fine. And... Shoot. No. Joust doesn't move. I'm fighting with Cram. And taking this out, I do 3, so it kills it. I get a Spire there. Do this one. It's not going to matter much. And then the Joust moves. Now Battleborn goes 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna look. Bounty Hunter. Nothing happening there. I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna attack it. So we both lose 2. I'm not moving with Cram, I'm looking at this. Engage. Attacking. Ooh. Don't think I can. I can. I'm gonna do it. 3, it does 3 back, but only 2. I feel like I can be, I mean, unless there was some event that would cause me to lose that last health, I can be fairly aggressive on that. I'm trying to get this complete before the last wave. Last Heirs move. They do a damage, I do 3 back because of my upgrade, my gate spikes. So I'm down to 9 health. And this one goes here and does 2 damage, so this is now at 6. And I got, how much for that joust? 2. Whew, okay. One thing's for sure, I cannot leave this guy. Okay, he's stuck there. Everything stops because the 2 minions were cleared. This one cleared first, then I fast forward, so now that one goes. And there are no spires. No, there's a spire. This one would have lost one because of crumbling infrastructure. And that's it. The wave is over. Alright. Wave 4. Brawnen lose their foremost spire, replacing it with a regal lookout. Oh no! Okay. So this happens at the beginning of the event phase. I only have 1 spire out right now because of all that crazy stuff with the infrastructure, but I have a spire. If I hadn't, it wouldn't have applied, but I lose my forwardmost spire, which is this spire, and I replace it with a regal lookout, which is an Heirs spire. And that spire gets attack, range, attack, range. Attack, range. Attack, range. Okay, that's a no-go zone. I have got to book it out of there. Okay, that's at the beginning of the event phase. We still need to read an event. Here it is. The Beast Tamer hasn't come into play yet. That's my relic. I can tame a landmark minion and use it as a minion that I can bring out. Overrated relic. During the market phase on their turn, players may also choose to bid 1 to 6 source to gain the top card of the relic deck hidden. The next player must beat the number or pass it on. So this is one that is made it into the solo, but it's not supposed to be. So electrical. Okay, this one is solo. Electrical storm. During the onslaught phase, before player 1 takes their turn each round, roll a d6. On a 5 or 6. Lightning strikes all spires in play. Ignore fortress spires. Any minions adjacent to a spire lose 2 HP. Okay, so seriously? So this is happening before my turn. And it says minions, but this is I know how this one is written and supposed to be on the card, and it is heroes and minions. So, anyways, wow, this might just end the game right here. I should have just went back to the fortress, and I would have been fine, and then I would have completed one of my 3 objectives. But I had to try to get the second one. We're at 2 out of 4. We're on wave 4. And I mean, I'm close on this one, but these 2 don't really clear. So I've got one here that I could potentially do this wave, and this one too. I mean, let's see how it goes, but this could wipe me out just like that. So let's get through the basic, beginning of this. The event phase, we did that. Now we're into the market phase. I've got 11. Source, and I will take a hero, the convict. I'm going to I get it for free. That's kind of cool. No cost to that market one. It gives source. It doesn't cost me any source to take it. Interesting. Alright, that's my market phase. Moving on. Wave 4, there's nothing that happens with the building for the heirs, so that's good. Building for me, I feel like I just want spires. So I'm going to build a siege tower, and I'm going to upgrade it. So I'm going to give it another attack. So that cost me 6 plus 3, so that's 9. Don't have a lot left. Saving the rest. Okay, we're moving into the prep phase, which for the heirs is 1 wind rush, which is that's a rough unit. It's 4 attack on this thing. And it's grouped with what? 1 wind rush. No, sorry, it's a royal talon. Ouch, that's worse. Single, and then 2 hummingers, and find my other humminger. Here it is. And 1 harrier. They're all grouped. Wow. Okay guys, this is going to be a rough one. I don't know. The royal talon comes at the bottom. This is wave 4. It's supposed to be hard. Normally you could complete that first objective whatever wave you're at. But okay. Let's go. Let's go. Here's what decides the game right here. 5 or a 6 lightning strikes the spires, and any adjacent unit is dealt 2 HP damage. Oh, that's it's an attack die, not a d6. Success. Let's try d6. Just trying to draw out the suspense. 4. Okay, 4. 4 is safe. We are still playing. Okay. Yeah. Hummingers. This thing goes first. 1, 2. Talon goes next, right there. I'm so excited to bring those out. I hadn't even decided what I was bringing out for mine. I'm already into the onslaught phase, and I hadn't even decided on my units. So how about we do that? I was so like I needed to determine if the game was over or not. No re-rolling though. No re-rolling. That was a fair roll. I am definitely with these hummingers and the royal talon. I need to put out some, no pun intended, some brawn. So we are at, wow, 3, 9 command points. I should be able to. I think I need to stack some Battleborn because I've invested in their upgrades, and they're doing 2 health, 2, 4, 6, and then a dispatch. I'm gonna try that instead, and then I'm gonna add my convict to that. The Aegeus is nice. It's just it's not upgraded, so I feel like even though it's armored, it's a little too slow moving, and I don't like that all resolving like right in front of my fortress, because it doesn't give me enough time for Cram to react to it or anything. So Battleborn, there aren't enough spires for me to worry about. We're gonna go separate. We're gonna group these all separately. So convict and the dispatch we're grouping up together. Battleborn, Battleborn, Battleborn. We're testing the stack heights here. I like it. That's what I want. That's like all my Battleborn though. I couldn't do more than that. Okay, so heirs go. They went. I'm out here. I'm moving. Battleborn go 3, so I can kind of spread these guys out because of that, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and this convict. We're definitely looking at that. Okay, an Auroran altar. Unstable rift. What does that say? When revealed, altar destroys all adjacent units. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. So I can scout this. I don't have to reveal it. So when revealed, altar destroys all adjacent units and itself. Gain X source. X equals total HP lost in the ritual. I need to clear these things, but there's no way I can allow that to happen, so that stays covered. I'm gonna have to find another one to clear. That's 3 that I can't. I mean, I can do that. I just can't do it right now. We might reveal it next turn. Let's get some of these units out of there. So that's not happening. Cram. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, we're good. We're still in the move phase. We're still in the move phase. I am getting the heck out of here because of this thing and because of that. Now I'm not attacking anything. It is the heir's turn. 1, 2. 1, 2. This unit has to attack the... Or no, it doesn't. It's just bounty. Nothing else is happening there. Okay. Alright. Battleborn. I have a couple options here. I'm going to move this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can look at this at the end of any move. I can't do anything until it attacks, so I'm just going to see what this is, because that does affect how I move here. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. To bring everyone up to speed on battle hardened, cannot be damaged by minions. That's what this convict. It's good in some respects. It's a good one to have in the lead if you can, but and the minions end up going right around it. Cram I want to get him back to the castle to fully heal and let the minions do the discovery, but I don't want to put him anywhere close to these guys, so I'm going to leave him right where he's at right now and hope that there's no more like upgrades to the Regal Lookout, because it's at 2 range, so it's already kind of blocking off a lot of my escape until I can get through here. So that is it. Convict, I'm going to go ahead and reveal this now. So the Unstable Rift, it removes this. I gain 2 source because of that, so 6. This unit is, I need to reread that. That kind of sucks that I lose them both. Destroys all adjacent units and itself. So it does destroy both the dispatch and that. So I get 3 more source. It's not so bad because I can build a spire with that. But these 2 units are cleared. And then yeah, altar's removed. So this is cleared. What stinks is there's no other benefit, so I don't get any relic or anything like that, but I do get a clear on that. So that is available to me. I'm not going to do that just yet. Okay. I'm sorry. It is the heir's turn. 1, 1, 2. I'll attack the Battleborn for 2. Battleborn responds with 2. That is it for the heir's turn. This guy moves up. This guy, I think I'm okay with that. This guy's no. Yeah. That one there. 2. Loses the last health. The Humminger is gone. Next Humminger comes out. This one is, ouch, 2 damage, takes out the Battleborn. I probably should have moved Cram. I'm not moving him now. I can't. I get how much for the Humminger? 3. Okay, Humminger moves. 1, 2. I want this guy to go here. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I do. He needs to. He needs to go as full, if he can. Humminger will attack. 2. 2 back. Okay, that's it. My turn. Cram has got to get a move on. And now I'm in jeopardy. I mean, I can send the Humminger this way when it's his turn, so I think I have time here, but now what sucks is I'm covering the spire that I want to build. So we'll go like this. It'll all work out. But before I move, I'm building a spire for my, the cheaper one, the Lancer for 5. And then I'm going to upgrade it with 1 attack for 3. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, moving this guy. No, I can't. Okay, so the electrical storm. Got to be doing that at the beginning of every heir's turn. May have missed one with my Hummingers in there, so I cheated a little bit there. That's going to bug me. But knowing now, I can't risk going there. So Cram is stuck, and that's going to be interesting because I'm going to have to book it there in wave 5 if I want to complete all the objectives. I've got 3 of the 4, so this 1, 2, 3. That's it for my turn. Humminger goes 1, 2, 1, 2. Spire fires on the Humminger and does 1, which is enough. Harrier comes out. I'm sorry, what am I thinking? The Humminger does the damage to my Spire. My Spire responds. So my Spire is losing that. He does need to do. I have to choose again whether I want to roll or not. I'm losing range, so we'll re-roll that. It takes the Humminger out, but now this guy does 1 on him. Whew. Okay. My turn. I have no more minions, so we're going to fast forward this. I'm just thinking through. So now it's player 1's turn again, and we'll roll for the electrical storm. I'm hoping there's a 5. So 2 damage and 2 damage. This is not a... Does it do damage to any minions adjacent to? So that it's not landmark minions. Actually, it does affect that. It's clear. I don't get the credit for it, unfortunately, but it does clear that. Okay. And I don't get the credit for the Talon, the source credit for the Talon. That's unfortunate. Okay, so now the heirs go 1, 2, 3. And I'm having it attack the Spire, actually. And so the Spire's going to respond with damage to source. Okay, that ends the wave. Oh, no. Battleborn goes 2, 3. 1 hit. Down to 5. Yeah, it's interesting how to maximize. You want the minions hitting the minions because that damage doesn't help us with this scenario. So, all right, it is wave 5. We have one last chance. Let's clear this silly electrical storm. It started everything. It is player 1, my turn. Player 1, source bath. During this wave, heroes may stand atop a vacant source well. They may immediately gain 4 source or heal for 2 health. Okay, that's likely not going to come into play, so, but good to know. Let's get through this event phase super fast. That's that's it. There's nothing else to do. Market phase for me. What's reap? Roll a d6, win next to a cleared source well. Gain, okay, that's a way to gain source. I'm gonna skip the market phase this time around. Okay. Building phase. I am upgrading. What's coming out? Joust, Windrush. Whew. Okay, I'm building spires. I'm building a basic spire. Here. And upgrading its range. I don't have enough. Yeah, I do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11. 12, 13. For now. Back to 2. My build phase is done. Heirs, Academy Peak Master Training Upgrade. Great. Units will upgrade after a last hit kill onto any minion, not just ones with higher source cost. That hasn't applied so far because they've been hitting my smaller minions. Now, if they hit and kill something, they're going to upgrade no matter what they kill. That's a problem. Okay. Prep phase. We need to get through this, and if we did last this wave, get cram back, and get the last source, we would have done all 3 objectives. Right now we have 3. We need 1 more. I don't see it happening. Cram has to go back. So we're going to just do that to make sure we complete at least the first objective. Okay, prep phase. Let's do it. We need some big minions out. So we're going to do a stone siege, which has 3, yeah. We're going to do a stone siege, an Aegeus, and a Battleborn. That gets me 12. I feel like I should be bringing out heroes. I maybe should have done that much earlier though. Let's try this. No, it's kind of too late for that. Shoot. Aegeus it is. we are grouping these. Nope, we're grouping these. I want the battle now to happen here, because that's where my spires are, and I can get Cram out of there. Ah. It's still a problem. Anyway, we'll deal with that. I don't think they're going to move quite that fast, so that's mine. Let's do airs quick. Wind Rush. And 2 Joust upgraded. That's cheating actually, but whatever. Apparently they have another way to upgrade. Is that all grouped? Yeah, it is. Ouch. It's all gonna happen. Right here, right now. 1 Royal Talon and 1 Harrier individual. Final wave. Let's go. Alright, moving. Cram moving. Don't forget that. Aegeus moves 1, which blocks my other one from coming out, which I'm fine with. The bummer is Cram's going to have to wait on the next move, so I'm hoping this doesn't get really bad for me. 1, 2. 1. Okay, Cram, no spires, all that stuff, nothing. Boom. Sorry. Aegeus moves. Stone Siege moves. Oh my goodness, I've created a blockade. I have to move him back. Oh, this isn't good. I should have flipped those two so the Stone Siege could clear. Whatever. That's where it's at. Harrier moves 1, 2, 3. This isn't gonna be good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are so fast. Yeah, we're definitely not discovering and clearing this. My turn. Moving. Moving. I don't have enough SARS to upgrade anything, so we're just gonna deal. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, where do I want this one? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Harrier's going to attack Aegeus. He's going to block the first damage, so it doesn't do anything. It's retaliating for 2. Royal Talon's going to attack the Siege Tower. Here's my hope here. Siege Tower for 1. It's going to retaliate with 1 attack, which hopefully, yes, will splash onto the Harrier, killing it. 2 source. This guy doesn't do anything. Or, I'm sorry, he moved up. This guy needed to move as well. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I want it to attack. It's going to attack the siege tower, of course. Assault, though, kills it, which stinks. But I have to do that. Okay. No, I do want to do that. I think I have enough source. No, I don't. Shoot. Okay, let's see how this goes. Still blocked. This is so not going well. Alright, it's my turn. I'm starting out. I'm upgrading this thing to 2 range. That's my build. 0 source. Stepping up. I'm attacking. 1, 2. It does damage back to me. 3 damage, but only 2 because of armored. I'm attacking with the Stone Siege on the Royal Talon because I got 3 range. I get 4 source. That's it for my turn. Wind Rush. Wind Rush can... No. He stays. He stays. He's going to do 4 against my construct. I do 1 back. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Now fires. This fires. So I'm going to do that. 2 damage on the Wind Rush was what I needed. Joust is up. It's getting close. I get 4 source. It is the start of my turn. I'm building. My other second build is going to be a siege tower. No. I need a cheap one. Cheaper. Let's do the dispatch platform with the attack and range, and I'm upgrading it with an attack. So that puts me literally back at 0. Okay, my move, Aegeus steps up. 1. Battleborn can't move. Graham can't move. I need to kill that Battleborn. Badly. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna do this. Battleborn attacks first. So the reason I'm not stepping up with Cram is because I don't want these to die until I can get him in there and through the craziness there. So yeah, I'm attacking. 2 damage back. Oh, the round kick. The round kick. What is the round kick doing? Also hits all adjacent opposing minions when attacking. Just when attacking. Does not apply to a counterattack. Okay, great. Aegeus attacks. Do I want... Yeah, I mean it has to. It has to. So 2 destroys. It gets taken out. and the next joust comes out. Guys, I don't think this is doable. I don't think it's doable. Look, I'm not gonna even complete the basic first objective. Let's see. That's it. That's my turn. So, what's good is he can make progress on the fortress. So he's moving this way now. And that means this guy, that means the tower he'll attack the tower. I'll take the range again off. He'll respond with 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't think this is going to work because so this one fires. That's game. So wave 5 has ended. Cram is not back to the castle. Like, obviously I could have taken him back earlier, but I chose not to so I could help you know, discover these. And we were one away, and we did complete the final objective of lasting all 3 waves. But the objectives are progressive for this, so I have to get Cram back safely, and then I have to find Mick, and then I have to. So if I just completed the last one, it doesn't count. Other waves there, or other scenarios, it's different. You can complete any one of, and like in any order. But this one is paramount that I get him back. So I did not complete it, but this gives you an idea of kind of the general chaos that can happen even just in a first scenario. Wave 5, wave 4 gets really crazy. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you.